Hey, what's up y'all, it's Tactical Redneck, and today I'm coming at you with some Battlefield Bad Company 2 gameplay. Reason being, I wanted to talk to everybody about why was this such a good game? Honestly, it's such a hard answer for that question for me. I got Battlefield 2, or Bad Company 2 rather, excuse me. I got it on Xbox 360, about the time it came out, and honestly, it was a very, very nice change of pace over Call of Duty. I had been a huge Call of Duty player on the 360, and when I had friends tell me, yeah, go pick up Bad Company 2, I was kind of skeptical, but seeing as I got the Ultimate Edition for $20 and it came with a whole completely separate game and the VIP, I couldn't complain too much about it. When I got into it, it was actually really great. I mean, the game came out in 2010, and for me, the game was ahead of its time. Call of Duty hadn't quite hit its peak yet, although it was still doing a whole lot better than the Battlefield series at that point. For me, the gunplay was great. You know, the controls were a little clunky, but as far as the gunplay, everything was pretty well balanced. I mean, you had the main guns that everybody used, which you're gonna have that in any game, but with this game, it was a little different. You know, everybody in the assault class usually used the XM8, and then you had everybody in the recon class using the M95. But other than that, the balance of the game was fairly well. I don't really know any other way to put it. I never really had problems with it. You know, other than the occasional no, you know what? No, the slugs with the shotgun, that was a little ridiculous. People were sniping across the map with a shotgun. I will say that much. But overall, I think for me was the game took what I had played for years at that point. It took Call of Duty to the next level for me. It took Call of Duty and it put it into what was still fast-paced and really in-your-face game, but it kind of slowed it down. It was a nice change of pace. It was still fast-paced, but not. I don't really know how to explain that, but it just worked. I don't know. The combination was there. The controls were great. They were a little different from what I was used to, but for me, I've adapted, and I actually kind of liked them. Another thing was the class balance. So you had your medic who had the LMG, which honestly kind of worked, and then you had assault, obviously with assault rifles, and then your engineers with your, they had assault rifles too, but you also had SMGs, and then they had the repair tool and the RPG. So it's not a whole lot different from what Battlefield has went to today. But you know, you actually had gadgets in the classes that were useful, and there wasn't a whole lot of attachments. Actually, there wasn't attachments. They were actually like upgrades that you got. They were like perks, basically. So you had your red dot sight, but when you picked your red dot sight or your ACOG or whatever you wanted, it took away from, say, your ammo count or anything like that because you had the ammo upgrade. So that was a huge part of the game for me. I think for the most part, people run ammo upgrades more than they actually run the sights because you don't really need them. Because again, the gunplay was great. The controls were a little clunky though. The game itself feels clunky, but still, again, retains that fast-paced, in-your-face gameplay while entirely being separate from the COD series. Which is why I think that Battlefield Bad Company 2 kind of started a new breed of Battlefield player. It was casual, but it wasn't too casual. Another big selling point for the game was the soundtrack. I think the game had an excellent soundtrack. The sounds in the game were amazing. And I remember the day of Battlefield 3's release when I was waiting all day to go pick it up after I had pre-ordered it. I played Bad Company 2 pretty much the entire day. But yeah, so, you know, that's just my opinion. I feel like if the new Battlefield game is similar to Bad Company 2 in any way, I think fans would enjoy it more than they have the last two. Now, granted, Battlefield 3 was a great game. Battlefield 4 kind of went downhill for me. It was okay, but it just didn't provide the experience that Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2 did. One thing I'd like to see in the next one is definitely a steady launch. Yeah, because Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3's launches were just god-awful. So, yeah, that was just my thoughts on Bad Company 2. I've been playing it. It's finally playable on Windows 10 now. We had some issues where on Windows 10, even with a really nice rig, I was getting like 5 FPS, but something in a recent update to some program or hardware or something kind of solved it for me. But yeah, so again, that was my thoughts on Bad Company 2 and why I liked it. And old game, but still, if you have the money and you have not played this game yet, go get it. The DLC is free. The Vietnam DLC is free. So at this point, get it. It's cheap. You can get it on G2A for like $5, $10 maybe. I don't know, but cheap. And it still has players. So yeah, go get it. And I will see you guys on the battlefield. Thanks for watching, and peace out.